What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So today, I've been meaning to do this for like a while now, but I keep forgetting to do it. And then whenever I go to my unit to do it, the lighting's really bad in my unit at the moment for some reason. Unless I have the doors wide open. If the door's wide open, then it gets cold inside. So it's just been a hassle. So I brought my tools home with me, and it's like an old school driveway modification. So today, we're changing the steering wheel. Now, I used to always show getting the airbag out, but I took that out up at the unit and all this sort of scuttle casing up here. I'm not sure if that needed to come out or not, because where I've looked elsewhere, no one's really done that, but should be fine anyway. So now all I need to do is remove the actual steering wheel, because we've got the main part of the trim off. So if you was going to watch this to learn how to do it, this definitely isn't the video for you, because I've not shown it. But I'm about to show the rest of it. So if you get this far, take the airbag out, pop that out, make sure the battery disconnected. Then take the trim out where you've got the adjustments for the volume and stuff. So the one bad thing about fitting this is you're going to lose all your things for your steering wheel. But we're going to have a 6 steering wheel, and it's going to be quick release. We might not be quick release, because I'll show you in a minute the problem I've got. I've got the hub and the snap off basket, but I think the steering wheel's going to be too close to me, so I might have to not use the quick release and just have it fully fixed, which isn't a big deal to me anyway. That's not a problem. But I've just took me about 50 times to get the right socket size. This is a 24mm, and I'm about to gun this wheel off. Make sure your steering wheel is straight when you're doing this, and the wheels are aligned in straight, like as far straight as you can, because it'll make it much easier when you're relining your new one up to make sure it's in the right place. So I'm now just going to gun this off. Give it the iron how magic touch. Where we got that would do. Get the old iron on it. I think that's about straight. Yeah. Ain't no problem for fucking the iron house. One bolt out. Also, I just got a new iPhone back from Apple, because mine screen cracked and like the whole phone broke, and I've just dropped it getting in this car and cracked it. So I've literally had this less than a month and already fucked it. And then wheel off. Use it as a hat or whatever you may wish. So now the whole steering wheel is off. I'm gonna show you it. Also, if you ever need to get these off, there's a clip up here, and all you do is literally push these bits in, and then you can pull these up and out. That was out yesterday, so I just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, now I've got this bit. That's obviously your airbag plug-in, and I believe this is for the horn. I'm not too sure, but I don't even have a horn attached to my car, so yeah, I don't really need to worry about that. So there was this plastic cover on this. It is extremely greasy, so I've pulled it out and pulled all this wiring. Now I'm just getting this plastic bit here. There is little clips, but I can't really get to them, so I'm just going for the pulling technique. But yeah, so just keep pulling this plastic shit off, and then I'll actually have the full hub bit. But you see here, there's one there, and there's one there. So I'm just gonna get my little pick tools out, and then I think it's just ready to mount to the hub bit. But it's very greasy and slimy. It's not nice. It's not fun. Okay, we've got the pick. Oh, spoiler, new steering wheel. Ooh, and then just release that one, and then get that one. Not really looking what I'm doing. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so now that's all out. Weight has been reducted from the steering wheel column. I'm not too sure whether to put like the black cowling back over the top. After I did it on the Mark 6, I didn't have a ton of problems with it, but you kept hearing it rub, and like just it was in the way more than anything. And the steering wheel column's like, I don't know, seeing it exposed, I think it's kind of cool in a way. Like when you run an aftermarket steering wheel, it kind of just completes the look in a way, but it's all personal preference. If you want a cleaner look, or if you want like a race car look. But yeah, I can literally put the hub kit now straight on it. Just making sure there's no way to go in like the exact way, because on my Mark 6 there was an exact way it needs to be mounted. Obviously you want to have the bolts showing upwards straight to you, so you know exactly where you're going to mount to. But I think that is about right. I don't think there's no right or wrong way to mount this, to be honest. Just mount it there and get my bolt we had at the start, put that back in, And then we'll gun it up and we'll be ready to mount the snap off. So a way I used to get confused is when you're running a snap off basket, the ones I've always ran anyway. So you have the hub, and then you mount part of the basket to that, part of the basket to your steering wheel, and then it all connects in together. Because remember before I mounted it all straight to the actual basket, and I had to redo it all because it was very long and I started rounding off Allen keys. So don't do that. Get the old high nail out. I'm pretty sure you're meant to like do these to a torque setting, but you know. Yeah. I think it's ready to start getting the snap off part onto this, and then I'll show you the steering wheel. The steering wheel is the creme de la creme. Got it for Valentine's Day. It looks sick, but now the only bad part of it, I can't really get a fat McDonald's drive-through because I'll get all my greasy fingers on it and ruin it. So yeah, that sucks. So when it comes to actually fitting the snap off part, this is the one I've gone for. So it clicks in and out. It's gone for a black one, and then it will find the slot and then pop in. So where you found that slot, where is the flathead sort of on the thread, that is where your top's going to be. Because I remember my first time doing this, I didn't know that. I just mounted it straight on where I thought was lined up, and my steering wheel was on upside down. So do not do that. So once you found the center point where the flathead is, which is right here on mine, that right there is going to be the top of your steering wheel. So you're going to want to line that up centered with the new hub, so you know where it's going to go. So now I've got that, I'm going to disconnect this part, leave the side I've already got in, and usually when you get these they always come with an Allen key as well, so you don't have to actually do your own, or you can use your own if you've got like a nice all Halfords kit, but I'm just going to use the stuff they've provided just to make it easy for me. Okay, it is now fully mounted. Oh, don't drop the camera again, Tommy. It is secure. Now we're going to mount the separate part, this bit, to the steering wheel. I'm just going to go wash my hands quick, because where I've got all the grease and stuff, I don't want to then touch my brand new steering wheel and get that all in the steering wheel, in like the Alcantara suede stuff, because that will ruin it. So I may as well just show the steering wheel now, because you're about to see it out of the box, me mounting and stuff, so I'm going to show you. Alright, so big reveal. This steering wheel is sick. You know me, I'm a little Sparko brand whore. Anything with a Sparko logo on, I love it. My seat, my harnesses, now my steering wheel, my hoodie, and I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff I've bought that's Sparko as well. Probably that is even unnecessary. But I've got it simply because it's got a Sparko logo on it. I just think it is sick. It reminds me of like everything and anything good with cars. So I went for like the full natural plain all black look with the white Sparko logo. Obviously I didn't buy it, I got it for Valentine's Day like I said. So like this is the one I sort of picked out, but I've always liked this one just because I like the simplicity of it. It doesn't have like the marking in the middle of the wheel, but you don't really need it with a wheel like this. That's more of like a drift car sort of thing, just to know where your centre point is. But yeah, I just love it. It's natural, it looks cool. It's not a cheap bendy wheel, like it will literally last as long as I take care of the like the Alcantara, the whatever the fabric, the suede is you want to call it. So it's a really nice simple looking wheel, and I've got some nice little horn button and some black hardware to go on with it. So I'm going to mount that all up now, show me mounting that, and then hopefully that should be it. Alright, so I had to improvise in a way. So the boss kit, the snap off portion of it, where the backing plate of it, which will go to steering wheel, was so thick, the bolts that came with it were too thin to get all the way through and then nut up on the back. So as soon as I bolted it for a bit, and as soon as I went to tighten it, it stripped the thread off one straight away, which unfortunately was one of my black bolts. So I took the snap off part off, so I've got rid of that. It's just got the boss kit, which is still perfectly fine. And to be fair, I think the snap off kit may have been too far forward, but I've got one silver bolt. I mean, it looks cool, it looks perfect, feels perfect, and it's a lot smaller than standard, obviously, as you can see, I'll get the standard one back in a second and show you. But the standard one, in my opinion, and a lot of other people's, is way too big. Like, it comes out past these, so we're shrunking quite a lot more. But I'm going to go take it out for a little road test as well in a second, just see how it feels. But it looks better, feels better, and I reckon it's going to feel like it handles a lot better as well. Because for some reason, Fords make it look like you're trying to drive a fucking ship when they made the steering wheels on their cars. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know whether, so where I've got one silver bolt, like just do black, silver, black, silver, black, silver, so at least it looks like I'm trying to go for some sort of styling, or I just leave the silver one, order a black bolt and wait for it to turn up. I'm just now going to clip in the little airbag part, make sure everything is tight and secure, and then we can go and have a lovely little road test. Okay, I've put this bit in, just whacked that load. So it's got the horn button, but I don't have a horn, like I said, so I was not bothered about that. And I put the silver bolt at the bottom just so it's sort of like not just randomly placed. But now I've got to use my expertise to make sure I stick this on properly and line it up. Oh yes. Oh, the creme de la creme, the icing on the cake, the salt on the steak. Sparko gang, yes queen. Part of this looks sick. They've got a Sparko pizza box, got a Sparko wheel, got a rounded off bolt and a broken basket. But also, check these out, ST gear knobs on the website, you know. Go treat yourself, buy one. But yeah, steering wheel trim's on. I don't think I'm going to bother putting the casing back on top for now. Like, it always rubs wrong, and there's always problems with them usually, so I'm just going to leave it for now. And yeah, go test it out and see if it feels like my tracking's out completely, because I put my steering wheel on the pitch. Because remember on my A36 it was like that for a bit, but it should be okay. I think this is all good. I'd say I'm a professional by now. So yeah, I'm going to throw all the extra nuts and bolts in this box, and then we'll go out for a drive in the sun. Guys, so I've actually just drove like for a little bit just to get sort of used to it. It feels 10 times better. The smaller steering wheel is so much nicer and feels much better in your hand. The car feels more like delicate and direct in a weird way. But yeah, I definitely recommend going for a small steering wheel over like the stock one, because everything just feels much nicer. The material this is made out of feels banging. This is my first ever actual probably I guess you could call it expensive steering wheel, just one that's like over £100, not like a 50 quid one. Like, there's no bending in it at all, there's no flex. It feels much nicer in the hand as well, and it just feels like good quality all around. But yeah, driving with like throwing it about, I'm about going to a roundabout, so I'll try and like show you in a way how it feels. Everything just feels like, you just feel more on it. I've got the traction off. It just feels 10 times better, yeah. At the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to get the point across to you. So if you're looking to upgrade your steering wheel, I'd definitely recommend a Sparko one personally. See, I'm not getting paid to this. I wish I was, that would be perfect. But yeah, if you're going to get a steering wheel, I'd say go smaller personally. I'm very happy with this modification, and I feel like once I get an actual track day book, because I have been looking for them and they've put the prices up by like 50 quid extra a day now, motherfuckers. But I guess everybody's going to do it because everyone missed out on business last year. So I'll wait till we're back and I'll show you the difference between this and the stock. But yeah, for now, drivability wise, this was 10 times better, and I am happy with how it sits here, and because otherwise with the basket it's going to be like here. So I'm glad where it is now, so I don't think I'm going to change it. So this is how much difference. Obviously you can see the circumference of this steering wheel. The fountain of knowledge I am. So if I was to place this over the top, there's probably the easiest way to tell the difference. You can see the steering wheel inside of this steering wheel. Like, say I place it like this, don't want to scratch obviously that on there, but like that is where you can see that huge difference. Obviously it's hard to, this is like the most flush way, because obviously this is going to push it up. But yeah, this is like a whole inner circle of this is what mine is. I believe this is the Sparko 323. I may be wrong. This shit's way too big. Like, it's garbage. You don't need it. Like, fuck that shit. Probably just dent in my car. Don't matter. This is what you need. One this side should have came like it from factory. Feels 10 times better. Can't stress that enough. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you think. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I already said previously, if you want to get any car parts for your Fiesta yourself, check the links down below. Head over to B7 Performance and we have to sort you out. Also, Lucky Devil competitions, huge amount of giveaways in there at the moment. I've been doing a lot of stuff with them. So if you want to win like a car for £1 or £2, win a jet wash, anything like that, head over to there. You'll probably be able to get a sick little deal going on. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.